Oh, that was strange. My stream just kind of cut off. I don't know what's with my OBS lately. I need to Google that and see if other people are having problems. Yesterday, my my stream cut off 17 minutes early, and I got an error message from my OBS. I thought when I saw it pop up, I didn't read it. I was like, oh, maybe I'm reaching like a memory limit or something, so I was going to keep an eye on it. But then, inexplicably, it just shut down. And I had like an error report and everything. And just now, it just stopped streaming. Just cuz. And the actual program itself shut down. Like, I am really confused on why it's acting like that. But we're back. It'll show up as two different videos on Twitch, but I can combine it for the upload on the YouTubes. No problems. Okay, let me make sure I'm heading the right way here. Yeah, okay. Take a right and another left. Yeah, my OBS has been acting really weird. It's getting to the point where I'm worried I might need to have to switch, maybe do Streamlabs, or try to do Streamlabs again. Which, if that's the case, it's going to be annoying. How you doing today, sir? You having a good day? I'm not sure if this car works. Okay.
I won't recover this time. I'm hearing voices.
Sir? Do you have narcolepsy? That was weird. I've never seen that particular sequence before. Alright. Let's get to this hospital here. I'm trying to get to the hospital. Must have went around the long way. There's a fast travel point over here, though. Check that out. And there's an infested area nearby. We can check that out after we finish at the hospital, so we can get some combat on the stream. I think after that, I think we're good. I think a couple hours, that's a pretty good episode. For Friday Night Frights, at least. Again, not the typical super scary game that we usually play with a lot of jump scares, but it is creepy in its own right, and I'm really into old one stuff. Maybe even can do a few games like this. Like I have Call of Cthulhu for Xbox, and trying to think of like what else would qualify. There's a few of them out there we could probably try to play.
Hold on. Let Dr. Grant guess. A visitor. Though you are a bit pale, you don't have a headache.
Pot, meat, kettle. Yes, a bit.
Usual. Nothing to write home about. Ah, a chronic headache sufferer. Fascinating. By coincidence, I was studying helminths and their role in illness.
Now you can actually permanently miss out on an achievement if you say no. If you say yes, I think he like gives you an experimental treatment.
They have infested your brain.
I had to start a whole new file just to get this one to finish all the trophies.
May I suggest you become a subject in my experimental medical program?
Sure.
Experimental medicine.
Also, I think it might give us experience points, so why not?
It can't be any worse than the asylum in Boston. Count me in. I'm delighted to hear that, Mr. Reed. Charles Reed. Mr. Reed, take these pills with some water. They're a potent measure against parasites. Contact me when you feel improvement.
Oh, yeah, it drives me a little crazy. He's like, ah. Should slowly recover here in a sec. Alright. You poisoned me.
What the hell did you give me, Doc? Is something wrong? You seem perfectly healthy to me. Your medicine blinded me. And then it gave me these visions. Worse than a blow to the head. What are you trying to pull? Intriguing. These side effects are a new development. I'll have to run some more tests. Let me know if anything else happens, won't you?
Any
I'm looking
patients
for
with
a
an axe
man.
wound?
Just checked in. Cut up pretty bad.
I've got a trauma unit full of patients like that, sir.
Yikes.
Okay, this might ring a bell. My guy has a deep axe wound in his shoulder.
Sir, I really don't have time for rifling through paperwork, but you're welcome to take a look at our archives if it means that much to you.
Okay.
Bye.
Now I can talk to him and get some side quests, but we're not sticking around that long enough for that. Now I think I can just look around the hospital because I think he's still here, but let's look at the archives. So let's see, evidence. Here we go. Captain Sanders is wounded man and now seeking medical aid. So we can do Grimhaven. And we would be looking at surgery. After the flood. Nice. Peter Crowley, M29, Oakmoner. Multiple burns from fragmentation, wounds to chest and face as a result of explosion. Several okay, Joseph Willow. Deep cut to the left shoulder. Ah! Joseph Willow, eh? Is that your real name? Or are you Captain Sanders? Okay. So now we know what name he's admitted as. Might be able to find him. Just need to look around this wonderful, clean-looking hospital.
What happened to you, mister?
Pete. Explosion.
Ah, yeah, I read about you.
Dynamite. Hurts talking.
Yikes. His face got blown off.
I'm sorry. Well, get better soon. Bye.
Bye-bye. Okay. That's not Captain Sanders. Where's Captain Sanders? Maybe he's up another floor. This might be him.
Yeesh. What happened to your shoulder?
Some psycho in a bar brawl. Gun came out, he clipped me good in the shoulder. Something I can help you with?
I'm
Yeah,
just
you're a
looking for
damn
some-
liar.
Captain Sanders.
Captain Sanders. Never heard of him. I'm Joseph Willow. You should probably look somewhere else.
Or...
That's funny. The records say you were admitted for an axe wound, just like a certain Captain Sanders got in the port massacre. Spill.
Oh, to the depths with it. Who sent you?
I'm asking the questions here, pal.
Yeah, well, first tell me who you are.
Charles Reed, Private Eye.
Private Eye.
Throgmorton wants to know what happened to his lost expedition.
So Throgmorton came looking at last. I knew someone like you would find me sooner or later.
Okay, what happened to the
I think it'd be an
expedition?
understatement to say your expedition met with disaster.
There are things that should never be found, Mr. Reed. I only wish I'd known that then.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe they'd still be alive. The scientists, my crew. None of them deserved what happened to them.
Everybody's dead.
Tell me what happened on the last dive.
We had a system. The divers go down, then come up at a prearranged time. Not one surfaced that day. In the end, I sent a team to check. They returned with Albert, but all were half mad with fear.
What were you looking for underwater?
The cause of all this. The stones, the flood, the monsters. The scientists found cracks on the seabed. They were working on some theory of how it connected to the madness.
The ocean floor splits open and that means hysteria on land. Really?
We spent days over the cracks. We heard things. Saw things looking back at us.
Yikes.
Did you know Albert Throgmorton made it to shore?
Albert survived? Is he here?
No. He didn't make it. He's dead as the rest. Murdered in the port. But what about the others?
I don't know. My crew left them down there, underwater. I ordered a rescue attempt, but they threatened mutiny.
You've got a good reason for leaving the expedition to die, right?
Yeah, he just said mutiny.
You weren't there. Day after day on that ship, it was a horror, Mr. Reed. We saw things. Not one of us dared sleep. It was an expedition into cursed waters, mark my words.
I was on the Titania before I came here. It seems you were all hitting the bottle pretty hard. Why?
Again, I feel like he just
Stop
explained
them
that.
from rioting. To save them from despair. After those dives, anyone would turn to drink.
So, the diving did a number on your crew. But what happened in the port?
I don't know. They were calm until we docked, and then they lost it. And many good men lost their lives.
Could you take me out to where the last dive took place?
No. You can't follow them, Mr. Reed. It's suicide. Worse than suicide.
I'm a Navy diver, Captain. And with all due respect, I'm not afraid of boogeymen.
I don't care. I'm not taking you there. And besides, you'll never follow them without proper equipment.
Proper equipment.
You know where I can get a good diving suit?
My men got theirs from a local factory. If you're that bullheaded, I'll write down the address.
Where's the logbook from the Titania?
Well, I had it with me, but I was all out of it by the time I got here. I remember the surgery ward. When I came round, my things were gone.
Get
Okay.
better soon.
Good chances things are still here. Probably can locate them somewhere in the hospital or talk to the head doctor and he might be able to tell us.
It looks like hard work in these conditions. You need a hand?
Well, yes, actually. But it may result in close contact with the wiles. Is that going to be a problem?
Yeah.
I'm prepared to face men and beasts alike. Count me in.
Ah, I can see it in your eyes. Well, I have taken it upon myself to study the wild beasts, but need more data to confirm two of my hypotheses. One concerns the multi-handed creatures, and the other the vomiting humanoids.
The vomiting humanoids.
Those hideous wretches seem almost human. But what could turn one into such a monstrosity?
Jim Bells, a patient of mine, was admitted to hospital with symptoms resembling cholera, but he turned into one of those things. Incredible. Here's the address. Find out what happened.
Alright,
What have
so
you
we
found
got a
out
couple
about the
of side
multi-handed
quests
beasts?
for the
One
doctor.
of my patients
I guess I have
saw
to go
his
find that guy's stuff on
nightmares
my own.
before the flood. I can't visit him, but he must know something. Here's his address.
Alright, sounds good. Bye. Let's see. Try to go down and find the captain's stuff so we can get that ship log.
Take the patient's things and throw them in storage.
There we go. Alright. There it is. Ship's log. Crew complaining of noises, no sleep, fish behaving strangely, reached the crew reporting hallucinations, distributed rum, hopefully it'll distract them, found an air pocket. Scientists discovered walls, ancient walls, asked for crates with tools, sent Tate and Myers. They returned only with Albert. His madness, disturbing, unsettling. They dragged him to a lifeboat and tried to stop them, resulted in mutiny. Alright, and that is all the clues and another knowledge point because we just leveled up. Yo! That's what I'm talking about. Alright, so for funsies, let's go investigate one of those infested areas. We'll call it a night after that. I bet that would make a decent conclusive episode here. As soon as this map loads. Okay. So if we go straight up, down, Derry, up to Asher, we get to one of those areas. Okay. Can do. Yep, okay. So the areas with monsters are always going to be marked like so, with these symbols. I don't know if this is just, yeah, this is marking the way in. You kind of have this unsettling music here. And again, there's supplies, but then they just immediately pop up. You see, they're everywhere. These things are like really fast. I think they like can leap across at you. Uh-oh, I'm out of bullets. So here he comes, yep. Now, they have an animation cycle. Oh, there's two of them. Oh, and I'm dead. I was really close to dying. But they're like humans, they're like laying backwards and they've split open. Then they have vomiting ones. There's really giant ones of tons of limbs. Good stuff. So, aside from like the deep sea diving parts, which will probably have taken maybe another half hour or so to get to, that's pretty much what the game has to offer. I'm really into it. I think it's pretty cool. So, I guess it just depends on your taste if you get past some of the jank. So, yeah, tomorrow is Saturday. We will be playing the session 3 of Last of Us 2. And like I said, 17 minutes of my stream last night got cut off because my OBS is acting sucky right now. So I'll try to see if I can figure that out, but I'm going to keep an eye on my live stream just like I was doing tonight, so I'm able to catch it faster and not just keep playing as if I'm streaming when I don't realize I'm not. We can avoid that. If anybody else is having trouble with OBS and has any tips on how to deal with that, please let me know. I really appreciate the help. And thanks for those who decided to stop by and check us out. See you tomorrow. Take care. Bye.